Hello everyone, my name is Joe Carter and today I'm going to be doing a mission playthrough example of my Battles South Pacific Solitaire print and play wargame. I already have the mission set up to save some time. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This mission is an officer assassination mission. I've already rolled for the officer's skill. Here's his card. And he's an elite. Possible skill levels are green, average, veteran, and elite. So he is actually elite. And here is his wound boxes. He's not wounded. Okay, and here is the same officer, and here is the IJA soldier. He's unit number 1. He's a soldier and he's average skill. Number 2 is an IJA light tank. He's veteran skill. And 3 is an IJA machine gun. And he's also a veteran skill. Okay, for this mission, the time is night. And the weather is poor. As you can see, I have it marked down here on my short campaign log sheet. This is battle mission number 1. Away is officer assassination. Type of mission. Map number 9. Here. And it's nighttime and poor weather. So we start out down here. Here are my Australian commando team. My Australian commandos, I have 6 of them. And then I've already equipped them, as I mentioned in the previous video. I started out with 100 skill points, bonus points. And here are numbers 4, 5, and 6. So we start out undetected. They don't know we're coming. But we are going to roll for line of sight for him so far because he has full line of sight. Well, here he has line of sight. So we're going to add, we're going to go ahead and add, we're only going to add number 1 to the draw cup for now. We're going to pull out the other ones. Let's see if I can find that. And there's no reason to have, we'll put number 1 in only. Because until we're detected, they're not going to have line of sight until we get closer. He will have line of sight all the way across the bridge. So every time we draw his counter from the cup, we'll roll for a detection check for the closest commando, closest to him. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Now I'm going to be using this tables book, but I'm not going to hold it up to the camera for every table roll. It's just too difficult to do that. So I will just read which table I'm rolling on. I can start. Let me show you real quick though. When I set this up, this mission, I rolled on table A1 for the mission type, and it was down pilot rescue. I rolled a 9. On A2 I rolled for a day and night mission, and it was night. And I rolled for mission weather, and it was poor. And I rolled for mission battle map, and it was an officer assassination mission, so any of the 10 maps it's possible to have a mission on all 10. There are 10 maps total. So we rolled 9, which was map 9. And we equipped our commandos on table A5. And it says commando sheets 1 and 2. That's these two sheets here. We spent about 95 points, and we have 5 remaining points that we wrote down here. These are our remaining points. We can save those for the future, and we'll also hopefully earn more points, bonus points, when we kill enemy units. Okay, and then for setup, this is battle map setup, section B, right there. I went to table B7, and we're only going to roll on all of these tables one time at the beginning of the mission. One time, and of course one time for the map setup. So we place all 6 commando team units in any of these star hexes. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So any of these star hexes, I can choose which spot they're going to start out in. But they always have to start out in the star hexes. Okay, and then on step 2, I rolled for how many IJA units, and I rolled I believe I rolled a 2, so it was 3 units total present. And then on step 3, you have to roll to determine the type of each unit. And then step 4, I have to roll the skill level. Oh, actually, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry about that. Okay, that's down pile of rescue. It's officer assassination. It's basically the same thing. So we were on map 9, so we would go down to map 9 here. This shows which maps that you're going to roll on. So we would roll maps 1 to 4, 6, 8, 9. And then we rolled for the location for each unit that's present, plus we rolled for the officer, his location, starting location. So we also went to step 3 for the unit type, and then step 4 for the skill of each unit, including the officer. And then, like I said, this was the we would go ahead and skip after we finish this map section here. Okay, step 5, this section here. These are the other maps, so we skip these. And then we go down to step 6, and then we record their stats on the mission sheet. And the commando team starts out undetected, and all IJA units are inactive. Inactive means they're going to just sit there, and the only activity they will do, they can't move, they can't attack, they don't know we're here. Okay, we're undetected. But we will roll for detection check the closest, if there's line of sight, for the closest commando team member when it's their turn. For example, if I draw, let's say he's here, and I draw his counter from the cup, we're going to roll for detection check for this commando because he's the closest and he's in line of sight. Okay. So line of sight is explained very clearly in the quick start guide. very quickly, you know, you have full line of sight for road terrain, water terrain, farmland terrain. Those are the three you have full line of sight. You have partial line of sight. For example, this jungle terrain blocks line of sight, but if you're in an adjacent hex, you have line of sight. But like here to here, no line of sight. Here to here, no line of sight. But if it's here to here, yes, you have line of sight. If it's a half, let's say here to here, you do have line of sight. But if it's here and then there's two jungles and a road, no line of sight. So if it's only one open, one blocked, you still have line of sight. It's pretty simple. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start the first combat round. Just so you know, there's no time limit in any of my game designs. I'm not really crazy about trying to pressure players to make rash decisions. You know, in this series of games, if you sit around and wait, well, you know, either you're going to spend a lot of time waiting for nothing, or the enemy will come to you and find you. So it doesn't really do much good to try to wait things out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We have draw counters. These are, let me explain real quick. These are the draw cup counters. C stands for commando. This is commando number 4. He's number 4. So the unit order of action and attack is determined by the draw cup. So it's randomized. We only have IJA-1 in there. This is Imperial Japanese Army Unit number 1. This is red. So we only have 1 in here for now because he doesn't have line of sight. Number 3. See, this is blocked. He can see this way to here, but he can't see here or this way because of this. This is a jungle hex and it's completely blocking. But he can see into the next hex, but that's his, you know, it's not the enemy, so he can see here into this hex. Okay, now, like I said, they don't know we're coming, and as soon as we're detected, what our goal is to try to maybe sneak past these guys here. We're going to try to take out the officer while we're still undetected. Once we become detected, the officer is going to run for the nearest triangle hex. Unfortunately, we rolled his starting location is right next to a triangle hex. So all he has to do is just move once. Once his draw cup counter is drawn, he moves one time and he's gone. He escapes. Now, IJ Officer is the only Japanese unit in the game that actually, you know, runs away. He retreats. All the other units either, you know, they hold position or they advance towards the enemy. You know, the commando team members. But the one little difference in officer assassination missions is once the officer is detected, the officer or anyone detects the commando team, they will move towards the officer, the other Japanese units, to try to protect him. Okay, like I said, the distance is so short here. He just moves once and he's gone, and then the mission fails. That'd be like a minus 100 victory points if we don't complete this mission. But maybe we can make up for it by killing a few, you know, units. So as soon as he leaves the map, then they will turn towards the commando team units, the closest. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to draw the first. Okay, I drew Commando 3. I'm going to put it here. Commando 3 is, let's see, he has a submachine gun, and he has 5 gunnery points. So we're going to go ahead and move him. He can move 12. So I don't know what to do here because I can just hold position. I don't have to move. But we're going to go ahead and move. 2, 4, 6. The closer we get, the better chance they have of detecting us. 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to hold at 8. 8 moves. We can move 12 total movement points, but I don't want to get too close. I'm going to probably try to use Commando number 2. He's got 5 stealth skill points. You can see here. He's got 5 stealth skill points, and he has a dagger. He's kind of like an assassin type guy. That's his specialty. And he has 5 blade points. So if we take out the officer with a knife, with a dagger, actually, daggers here. If we take him out with a dagger while we're still undetected, they are not aware. They still don't know he was killed. Now, when a commando team member attacks an enemy unit, while they're undetected, they get a large ambush bonus modifier. That modifier lasts the entire combat round that they're detected. But if they're not detected, if they kill him with a dagger and they're not detected, they can still try to go around and take out each remaining unit with the knife, but with the tank you can't do that, so that's not possible. But once a regular attack is made, like a grenade or a weapon, rifle, a machine gun, a flamethrower, the commando team is automatically detected. So you really need to plan things out, what type of risk you want to take. Okay, we'll go ahead and draw the next. His turn is finished. We didn't use all of his points, and we're not going to attack. Remember that you must move first and then attack after you finish your moves. You cannot move, attack, and then move. You can either remain in place, you can remain in place and attack, you can just remain in place and not attack, you can move and not attack, or you can move and then attack. But you can't like attack then move, or move, attack, move. It doesn't work that way. So you have to plan it out. Okay, we're going to mix these up. Okay, that's his turn. So he's going to roll for detection check for commando number 3. We're going to roll that on table C2. We're going to roll a 1d10, actually 1d20, and we're going to calculate the modifiers. So it's nighttime is a -3 modifier, and number 1, he has an average skill, so no modifier there. And how many hexes? 1, 2, 3. Okay, -5, so that's a -8 modifier so far. Okay, he's in open terrain, so that's a +2, so it's a -6. So this road is considered open terrain. A little bit better chance of being detected. So it's a -6 modifier. We have to roll an 11 to 20 to be detected. So that's a -6 on top of that. So I rolled an 18. Yeah, we're detected. Okay, I'm not going to mulligan any of these rolls. I'm going to just play it like it rolls. I'm not going to do that. Okay, I rolled an 18. You can see there, my 1d20. Okay, so that means even with the -6, That's a 12. I'll show you this table real quick. These are the modifiers. So it's still a 12 after the modifiers, so that means we are detected. We're detected for the remainder of the mission. So they all become alert. We're going to go ahead and put the other counters. This is the officer counter. Unfortunately, he's going to run before we can kill him. So that's the way it goes. And I'm going to put the other two. Okay, I'm going to mix them up. And actually, yeah, he can't attack because it's still his turn, but it's, you know, actually, yeah, he can move. I left that part out. So once you're detected and he detects, it's his turn and he detects, he can actually still move that combat round. So they always, the enemy always moves towards the closest enemy unit during regular other types of missions. But like I said, during this mission, they first move towards the officer. Now, he's going to make it out of here in just one move, but I'm still going to move him towards the officer because that's the rule. So we're going to move, let me show you here. These are the movement maximum starting movement points. I explained this all in the previous video. And he's just a regular soldier, so he gets 12. Each jungle hex requires 6 movement points. He's not wounded, so no minus MPs. So let's see, 6, 12. Okay, his turn is finished. Now let's go ahead and draw the next. Let's hope we don't draw the officer, but he's going to make it out of here no matter what. Okay, Commando 6. Let's put these in order. Okay, 6 is way over here in the jungle. He is our demolition expert. He has 5 demolition skill points. And he has a rifle, so let's go ahead and move 6, 12. Okay. His turn is finished. Can't attack, there's no line of sight, no nothing. Okay, IJ2. He's going to move. As the rule applies, he's going to move 1 hex towards the officer to protect him. Okay, Commando 4. Commando 4 is our mortar expert. He has 5 pickle barrel and grenade expert. The pickle barrel skill applies to mortars and grenades, so it's a pretty good skill. Okay, he's going to, it's a handheld mortar. It's not like a 2 or 3 man mortar. It's one of those small portable mortars. So he can move at normal 12 MPs per combat round. So we're going to move him 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. We're going to still attack these 3 units after he escapes. This is an important Japanese officer, maybe intelligence officer. Use your imagination. C5. Okay, Commando 5 is our medic and sniper. He has 5 medic skill points and 5 sniper skill points. Plus he has a sniper rifle. And 4 first aid kits. So we're going to move Commando 5, 6, 12. Now one thing to remember is you can move through a hex if it's a friendly unit. You can pass through the hex. But if it's an enemy unit, like let's say there's an enemy unit here, like for example, let's say he's here, I cannot pass over him and pass through. It's blocked. And also remember that you cannot stack units. It's a maximum of 1 unit per hex. All of these rules are in the tables and quick start guide, so you don't need to try to remember everything that I'm saying. Okay, that was Commando 5. He finished his move. And okay, IJ3. Okay, that's our machine gun. He's going to move towards the officer to protect him while the officer makes his escape. Okay, the officer, unfortunately, he only needs to move 1, and he is gone. Okay, he escaped. Mission failed. But like I said, that's the way it goes sometimes. If you get a bad setup, map setup, it just happens. Okay, Commando 2. Now, the next combat round, they're going to move towards us. In this series of games, there is no fog of war for a variety of reasons, streamlining and to keep the AI bot more competitive. So, and then we roll Commando 1. Commando 1 is me. For example, the rules state, official rule is if Commando 1 is killed in action, the game ends. Basically, the player is playing as Commando 1. He's the leader. You can ignore it. You can do your own house rule and say, oh, if he dies, I'll just continue the game. I'll replace him after the next, between missions. But, it's your choice. So, Commando number 1 is, he's my flamethrower expert. He's carrying a flamethrower. He has 5 Zippo skill points, which increases his flamethrower skill. And he's carrying 2 grenades, and 1 smoke grenade and 1 flare. He can only move 8, because if a commando is carrying an anti-tank rifle or flamethrower, it's a maximum of 8 because it's heavier. It's a lot of weight. So, and those anti-tank rifles are pretty heavy, I guess. So 1 is going to move 8. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. I can't do that. I can't stack. So we're going to hold back here. That's a maximum move now. Okay. Now that's the end of that first combat round. We're going to put all of these. We're going to take the IJ officer, draw a cut counter, and that's out of there now. And we're going to put them all back in the cup. I'm going to mix them around. This is the next combat round. Okay, Commando 1. That's my flamethrower. Yeah, I don't think the tank will be able to make it. Let's see, 6, 12. So if I even move here, probably not going to be able to get an open shot. So I'll go ahead and move. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. Probably, no, that's a little risky. I'll wait here. Okay, we'll do 6. No line of sight, so nothing. Okay, I'm not looking, I'm just drawing. Okay, IJA number 1. Now they're going to move towards us. The shortest route. Now, if there's a road or bridge in a general direction towards the closest commando unit, they will take the road, the fastest route, basically. Okay, let's do 6, 12. Okay, yeah, he can't. Actually, he does have line of sight now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. We're going to check our sheet over here. Nighttime, rifle attack. He's a soldier. Maximum range of 3. Okay, nope. Okay. Another thing to remember is IJ soldiers and machine gunners, if they're within 1 hex, they always attack with grenades instead of their main weapon, rifle or machine gun. Okay, so he cannot see due to distance at night. It's limited visibility. But they know we're here. Like I said, you got to find a balance. They know we're out there. They're moving towards us, but they can't see us to shoot at us. C5. Okay, Commando 5 is my medic sniper, and the sniper has a little bit longer attack distance at night and daytime. So that is number 5. Okay, we're going to go ahead and wait here. This is very risky because if they draw the next combat round, he's going to walk right up to him and start tossing grenades at my sniper. So, we'll see. Okay, and next, I'm not going to attack because I wouldn't have much of a chance of hitting him. I'm going to wait till I get within minimum attack range for a sniper is two hexes. If I get within 1 hex, I can just use grenades or a pistol if I'm carrying another weapon. Okay, 2 is the tank. 6, 12. Okay, he has a maximum of 16, so he can only move 12. Tanks can move farther, but he has remaining movement points, but he can't move any farther. Now, he can attack 5 because he has a line of sight. 1, 2, 3, and it's only a distance of 3. So I believe maximum distance for a tank is, let's see, what is that, a light tank? Yeah, maximum night attack for light tank is 3. So he's in range. He's going to roll 3 1d10s on table. Let's see, we're going to do on table C4. That's the attack table for the enemy. And we're going to calculate our DRMs real quick. That's a 3, and then nighttime is -2. So that's a -5 right there. And his skill is, what's his skill? He's a veteran. So let's see, -5. Okay, he gets a +1 for a tank. So it's -4. And then -2 because he's in the road. And then he gets a +2 because he's a veteran, so it's a 0. That's a 50% chance of either suppressing or hitting my sniper. See, that was very risky to do that, but I wasn't calculating the line of sight, so I got to be more careful next time. So we're going to go ahead and roll 3 d10 because the tanks can attack 3 times with their guns. Oh god, okay. Sure. These are the rolls, 8, 9, 9. Okay. All 3 of those are hits, suppression, and hit. It looks like my sniper just got killed. Just got blown away. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go to table. Let's see. Table D1. For wounds, we're going to roll 3 times on D1. There is a, let me show you real quick. There's a +5 modifier if it's a light tank. So these are the wounds for the rolls. They're cumulative. So if he's already wounded, you would add to these. So if he's already got 1 wound and you roll 3, that would be 4 wounds total. And 4 wounds is incapacitated. He cannot move, no longer move or attack. And 19 plus would be automatically killed in action. Killed in action is 5 wounds. So we're going to roll 3 times. He's probably dead, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, rolled a 3 and a 14. Okay, it's an 8 with the modifier, so, and then the 14 plus 5 is 19. Yeah, he's killed in action. Okay, my sniper is dead. I'm going to mark it on the... This game can be very unforgiving if you're not careful, but I think it's a good challenge. Commando 5 is dead. I'm going to mark KIA. Now all of his equipment is in this hex. I'm going to go ahead and remove him. And I'm going to write down A50. Okay, here I wrote down A50 as reference because if we're in an adjacent hex at the end of the turn, the end of the combat round, a commando can pick up the extra grenades, first aid kits, or anything he left behind, but he can drop his main weapon if he wants to switch weapons. So all this stuff is sitting here on the bridge, and his body also. So we're going to have to carry his body out of here at the end before we leave combat because there's a negative victory point penalty if you leave a commando's body behind on the battlefield, or a pilot. Okay, allied pilot. So he's dead, just like that. Okay, and then that was number 5. So we're going to go ahead and remove his draw cup counter from the game. Okay, this mission's not turning out well because we have to cross this bridge. It's like wide open and it's easier to hit us. Okay, Commando 4. Commando 4 is our mortar expert. So mortars can attack tanks. 2, 4, 6, 8. We're gonna. This is very risky. I usually don't play this, making these risky moves, but I'm just trying to demonstrate. I'm trying to save a little bit of time and trying to demonstrate just the basic gameplay. If I was just playing without making this video, I would be probably a lot more cautious, and it would take a little more time. But I'm just charging straight ahead instead of waiting for them to come to me. Okay, we're going to go ahead and attack. So we're going to, it's his turn. I have this attack counter also, but you don't really need it. I guess I can put it here, but you can just go by these, the order of the draw cup counters. And I'm going to attack the tank. Okay, and he has, let's see. He has the modifiers. Let's go back to our attack table. We're going to attack with mortars, so that's table C8 for the commando attack. So we're going to have a range of 1, 2, and he's a veteran, so that's a -2, and jungle, -2, that's -4. Okay, 2, 4, nighttime, -6. Okay, 2, 4, 6, and then 2 hexes, -8. Yeah, there's no way. We're probably not going to hit him. -8, and he's a tank, so that's +2. That's -6. It's a larger target, and it's a grenade, mortar, and 5 pickle barrel skill points, which we do have. So that's -4. That's a +2, so -4. And let's see, anything else? No. So it's still a -4 modifier. And to hit, I show you here, this is the table to attack with the mortar. We're going to have a -4. These are all the modifiers. -4. So this is 5 to 7 is suppressed, 8+ is suppressed and hit. So we have -4 modifier. I really don't think we're gonna hit him. Okay, I rolled a 9 actually. There's my 9. No mulligans. I'm just playing it like it rolls. And so that would be suppressed. That would be 5. So at least the tank is suppressed. No, actually, wait, let me go back. Sorry about that. Okay, tanks cannot be suppressed. I forgot about that. So, no effect. Tanks and bunkers cannot be suppressed, unfortunately. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next Commando 3. Okay, Commando 3 is my submachine gunner. I'll go ahead and remove these. let's just go ahead and take a risk. We're gonna probably get wiped out, but I just want to demonstrate the game. 2, 4, 6, 8. Basically, this is what not to do when you're playing the game. What I'm doing. I'm just charging in there in the full open. Okay, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna put a defend there just as a reminder, visual reminder. Okay, Commando 3 has a submachine gun, and he can fire 2 times with the submachine gun. And he has 5 gunnery skill points, so that's a good modifier. Okay, let me mark down this thing here. Just 1 second. Mark off. I forgot to mark off the mortar round. Okay, that's marked off. Okay, we're gonna attack. Okay, a 9. Okay, a 1 is automatic miss. 9. Let's go ahead and calculate this. This is 1. He's a what is he? He's an average skill, so no modifier there. So we got a -1 distance. That's a submachine gun. Okay. So I look on table C6 for submachine gun, and it's a -2 for night, and -1 for hex distance. It's -3. And it's a submachine gun plus 1 hex from the target. So we get a bonus on that. Submachine gun is like just rapidly firing. So we got a -3, and then we got a +1, so it's -2. And we have 5 gunnery skill points, so that's a +2, so it's a 0. It's canceled out now. There's a 0 modifier. And that's it. So that's a hit. The 9 is a hit. We're going to go ahead and roll. Let me show you here. We're going to go ahead and roll. There's a note, B and D. So we're going to roll on B. Okay. And we're going to see what type of wounds he got. Roll a 1d20. Okay, I rolled a 17. So no bunker modifiers, no anti-tank rifle modifiers, no nothing. So that was a lucky roll. 17 is KIA, 5 wounds. So we just killed number 1 IJA soldier. So we're going to mark a KIA on the map, on this enemy status sheet. And we're going to go ahead and remove him, but we're going to mark down A30 next to him because let me show you real quick. We're going to mark down A30, oops, because this is unit number 1, because he has now dropped his rifle. His body is still there, and his grenades and rifle are still in the hex. So we can pick them up if we end our turn in an adjacent hex, which he is in an adjacent hex. So you can also enter the hex the next combat round and pick it up, but you can pick it up if you have the space to carry. So we're going to roll to see how many. We're going to just take his grenades. We're not going to take his rifle. We can't carry both a rifle and a submachine gun. So we're going to roll at the end of the combat round to see how many grenades we recovered from him. Okay, let's get going. This is kind of dragging out here. Okay, Commando 6. He's still way over here. So Commando 6 is our demolition expert, and we can only use, we're not carrying any explosives, but he is carrying some grenades, so that doesn't count towards that. So let's see, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, his turn ends. He's out of range. He can't attack the tank anyway. So okay, I'm not going to look here. It's totally random. Okay, IJ3. The machine gunner. He's going to move 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this is what's so dangerous. Actually, let's give him a little bit of an intelligent. So 6, 12. Okay, he has a little bit better protection in the jungle. I want to be fair to the AI. He's going to attack the closest commando, which is Commando 3. He gets to fire 2 times. That is my submachine gunner. And for my submachine gunner, I marked off 2 ammo units because he fired twice. So we'll go ahead and roll for attack on table IJA table C4 again. Okay, and then now let me show you here. This just shows how many rolls per unit type. If it's a soldier, flamethrower, mortar, sniper, they only roll 1 time, 1 attack. If it's in a machine gun, they roll 2 times. If it's a light tank or medium tank, they roll 3 times. And if it's a bunker, they roll 4 times. Bunkers are very tough. So, very, very deadly if you get too close. And they're a little bit hard to kill. It's like tanks. You have to use grenades or flamethrowers or anti-tank rifles. Or mortars. Okay, we rolled a... Let me show you. No mulligans here. I rolled a 1 and a 0. The first one's an automatic miss. The 0 is a 10. That's an automatic hit. Unmodified. So, that means that my commando got hit. Now, one thing I forgot to do my last commando got hit was there's a chance that the where is it at here? Okay, C4. There's a chance that a piece of equipment or weapon gets hit. There's about a 50% chance. Now, if they're not carrying the weapon, well, say if you roll a 9 or 10, pistol destroyed, main weapon destroyed. If they're not carrying those, then, or if it's a flamethrower, the IJ flamethrower, the commando's automatically hit. But if it's 68, there's an item hit, and then you would go down here. So let's go ahead and roll to see. There's a 50% chance the commando gets hit right away. So we'll roll a 1d10. Hopefully okay, we rolled a 6. An item was hit. We'll go down to table, see it says B. We go down to note B. We're going to roll a 1d10 to see what item got hit. If he's not carrying the item, then the commando is automatically hit and wounded. So we'll roll a 1d10. I rolled a 2. No mulligans. Okay. His rifle and machine gun ammo, 1 unit was destroyed. So he just lost 1 machine gun, submachine gun unit. Thankfully, it didn't penetrate into his body. It just destroyed one of his submachine gun magazines. So we're going to go ahead and mark that off. Now he's down 3. He only has 3 left. Thankfully, he wasn't hit. And Commando 2. Commando 2 is our... what is he? He's our stealth assassin expert guy. And unfortunately, we're detected, so he only has a pistol. He's not going to do much good. Let's see, 2 4s. Now we're going to leave him back here. I don't want to risk. We're going to just stay here. Now, if you re-enter the star hex, you can choose to stay or exit the map. He's going to stay for now. Get your choice. Okay, the combat round is ended. We're going to go ahead and pick up the grenades from this dead soldier, this dead Japanese soldier. And so we're going to go to, I'll show you here. This is the end of combat round. And we're going to go down to step 3. We're going to roll. This is a soldier. This shows what type of things can be recovered, rifle and grenades, if they're killed in action. We're only going to check for grenades. We're going to roll a 1d6 for ammo. We're not going to pick up his rifle or his rifle ammo. We're not going to mess with his Japanese rifle. So we're going to go ahead and roll for grenades. We'll roll 1d6. See how many grenades he had before he died. Okay, I rolled a 5. There you go. So I now have 5 grenades from the dead soldier, and that was Commando 3. I was already carrying 2, so we can only carry 6 maximum. So we gained 4 more. So what I do is I started out with, this is Commando 3. I started out with 2 grenades. That means it's my maximum that I'm carrying, and then you check off 2 boxes. I'm going to erase that, and I'm going to mark down 6. Okay. Now that means I have all 6 boxes I can check. Okay. I really like these dry erase sheets because they can just be reused forever. You only have to invest in a marker and a dry erase marker and some tissue to clean it off each time, each mission. So, okay, so we gained some grenades, and we're probably not gonna pick up his rifle this mission. So we're gonna go ahead and just erase him. We're not worried about him anymore. Okay. So we're kind of running out of time here. I'm going to try to keep this video within an hour or so possible. Okay, it's not going to last much longer. We're down to just 2 units. Okay, and that's the end of the combat round. I believe Commando 5's body is here. He was carrying some grenades and first aid kits and a sniper rifle. We're going to leave the sniper rifle and ammo. We're not going to touch that, but we're going to go ahead and pick up his first aid kits. My Commando 1, we're going to transfer his first aid kits. He has 4 of them, so I'm going to write for 4 first aid kits for Commando 1, and I'm going to erase it from Commando 5. And then also I'm going to pick up the smoke grenades and the grenades. So he had 2 grenades and 1 smoke grenade, so that would make 4 grenades and 2 smoke grenades for Commando number 1. I got the wrong one there. There we go. Okay. Okay. And I think he had 2 and 1. Okay. So, his rifle and his sniper rifle and sniper ammo is there. We're going to go ahead and leave that just in case. I don't think we're going to use it, but we'll just leave it on here. See, I erased his stuff after we picked it up. So we took his first aid kits and stuff, but we left the sniper rifle and we left the sniper rifle ammo. Probably won't use it, but just in case. Okay. Now let's go ahead and start the next combat round. And just remember, if somebody's suppressed, then at the end of the combat round, that's removed. It's always removed at the end of the combat round. Okay. IJ2, we're in big trouble. Okay. Big trouble. Here he comes. 2, 4. He's going to get as close as possible. They always try to get as close as possible to attack. Unless a different action is rolled. For example, we have, if you roll an not unmodified, but if you roll a 10, for example here, you have something called group action, and then there are different types of group actions that you roll for. and it lasts so many combat rounds, up to 6. Like take cover, all IJ units move towards the closest cover terrain hex, and then pause. That means they don't move. Samurai Spirit. The Samurai Spirit is all JA units double their maximum movement points per combat round. This is a scary one. And you roll randomly, you roll 1d6 to see how many combat rounds this is in effect for. Maximum 6, minimum 1. Bonsai Attack, another scary one. All IJ units double their number of attacks per combat round. They can attack, oh gosh, okay, if it's a like a soldier, it's 2 per attacks per round. But if it's like a tank, that's 6, and if it's a bunker, that's 8. So you don't want to be around a bunker if you draw this card or you roll this action. And then another one is Rally. All J units move towards the same lowest number IJ unit, then pause when closest. So it groups them all together and they rally, and then they'll start attacking again. So let's hope we don't roll a 10. None of these are good, usually. And let's take cover. Maybe that might help you, but all these other ones are absolutely not going to help so much. Okay, so let's we rolled an IJ2, and I think we're toast. What is that? 3 is yeah, that's our submachine gunner. He already got hit once. His submachine gun magazine got destroyed. So we're gonna roll 3 times. We're gonna use this as a marker. Okay, we rolled a 4, and we rolled on table C4. That's the IJ attack table. There's only one attack table for all Japanese units. The commandos have different attack tables depending on the weapon they attack with. That was the only way I could do it with the tables and the modifiers and stuff. There's not enough space to do just one long table. So let's see, he rolled a 4. He is number 2. He's a veteran. Yeah, unfortunately he's veteran. So we got how many modifiers? Let's calculate these real quick. Knight is -2, and he's got a -1 hex, so -3 for distance, and it's a tank, so +1, so -2, and we're in the road, so that's a 0, that's a +2, so it cancels out to 0, and he's veteran, so it's a +2. So we got 2 suppressions. It'll be a 6. Suppression. So, and then 9 plus. The 0 was an automatic hit anyway. So, no matter, regardless of the modifiers. So, we are suppressed for sure. Okay, and we're going to roll for hit. Let's see if it hit. Okay, 4, the commando is hit, unfortunately, and we're going to go to table. We'll just flip over real quick to table D1, and we rolled a 9, but there's a +5 modifier for the tank. So we have a 14. 14 is 3 wounds, not good. Okay, so number 3, commando 3 got 3 wounds. Okay, we're going to mark off 3 wounds. Boom, boom, boom. Now that's going to be -6 movement points per combat round. So that means he would only move 6. He only gets 6 movement points per combat round. That's not good. We can only move like 3 road hexes. So, okay, let's go ahead and we're going to retreat because we're taking too many casualties. C3. Okay, he was the one that was just wounded. So he's going to run. There's no way he's going to sit here. He can't go this way either because it's blocked by the enemy units. He could go here, but there's no point. He could only move one because it's 6 total. So let's go ahead and move. We can move through the friendly. If it's occupied by friendly units, we can move through. So 2, 4, 6. Okay, we can't stack the same counter, the same hex, so we have to stay here. And end. Not going to attack because there's no way. He probably wouldn't have a chance hitting. Maybe 10% chance. I'm not going to even go there. Okay, C6. Okay, C6 is our demolition expert, but he has no explosives. He only has a rifle. So we're going to go ahead and pull back. We're going to pull back to here. Not here. Okay. And then next. Oh no, unfortunately, we drew IJ1. He's going to move in as close as possible. And attack 4. 4. He gets to roll 2 times. Okay, rolled 2 7s. I believe that's suppressed. Let's see, maybe it's, okay, he's a 3. So he's a veteran. Oh, no, it's going to be close. Let me calculate these real quick. Okay, he's -2 for night. -1 per hex distance, so -3. We're in the road. So that's a +2, so -1 so far. Okay, -1, 6, 6. Okay, so it's suppressed. 4 has not moved. It's not his turn yet, so he's going to lose his turn. This is bad. Hopefully the next combat round will draw him first so we can just run. He can't move or attack this combat round. Okay. Commando 4, we skip his turn, he can't do anything. C2. Okay, he's going to just stay here. And IJ3, he was killed in action, so we'll go ahead and remove him from the... No, let me go back. Sorry, that was IJ1. Okay, so we'll remove IJ1 here. Okay, IJ3... Oh, looks like I got it mixed up here. Okay, I got them mixed up. Actually, that was IJA1 and IJA3. The IJA1 should have been removed. So, okay, they've all moved their turn now. They've all done their turn. Okay, we remove suppression. Next combat round. Commando 3. Okay. 3 has 3 wounds, so 2, 4, 6. That's his maximum move. He can't do anything else. IJ3. Not good. Okay, he's going to attack. He can't move through. They always attack the closest also. So he's going to fire 2 times at Commando 4. Okay, that's actually 2 misses. Rolled a 3 and a 5. Okay, that's good. Surprisingly, those are misses. And let's go ahead and do the next one. IJ2. Now, he can't attack. He can't stack, and he can't move to here because it's an enemy unit. So he's going to just fire. You can fire through an occupied hex. He's going to fire 3 times. Okay, 1, 1, and 8. I believe an 8 is... let me check on 8 on table C4. Okay, let's see. -2 for night. -2 for distance. That's -4. And it's a tank, so +1, -3. And we're in the road, so +2 is -1 now. And he's not suppressed, so he's veteran. So a +1. Yeah, that's one hit. The tank actually hit Commando 4. Now we're going to roll to see if a piece of equipment or rifle was hit. Okay, I rolled a 1. The Commando was hit. Now we got to roll. Okay, we rolled a 9. And then we get a +5 modifier on table D1, wound, table D1. So that's a 14. He's got 3 wounds. Okay. Second Commando just got 3 wounds. So 4 also has 3 wounds. Sorry, I'm trying to do things quickly here because I'm running out of time. So it's running a little longer than I was expecting. So we'll go ahead and finish this up real quick. Okay, Commando 2. He's there. We're going to go ahead and exit combat. Once you exit combat, exit the map, you can't re-enter. But we're not going to fight with him. So Commando 4. Okay, 4 can move. Now I believe the body, yeah, he's in A50, so we're going to use 1 to carry the body. Okay, 6. He's not wounded. 8, 10, 12. Okay. Oh, looks like I removed the wrong one. Okay, I forgot to... okay, so Commando 6, I removed Commando 5. Yeah, somehow 1 got removed. Okay, so Commando 6, he'll exit combat. And Commando 1. We're going to go ahead and pick up his body. And we're not wounded. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, we're going to exit combat. No, we're not going to because we're the leader. We're going to role play this. We're going to wait until we're all gone. Okay, and that's that. Last combat round, probably. Commando 1. Okay, we're gonna stay there because we're the leader. We're not gonna abandon them. Commando 6 is now he's out of there. He exited the map. Commando 2, he exited the map. IJA2. Uh-oh. Here he comes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. This is what's scary about tanks. They can move very far, very quickly. Okay. He's going to roll 3 times. Wow, look at that. Lucky roll. 2, 2, 1. Okay, no mulligans. Missed. They all missed. That's unbelievable. IJA3. 1, 2, 3. Can't stack. Can't pass through. So he's going to just fire 2 times at Commando 3. 6 and 7. I believe that is... We roll on table C4 again. That's the enemy attack table. C4, let's see, -2 for night, -2 distance. It's -4, and let's see, is he wounded? Commando 3 is, yes. So that's a minus, it's a +1 per commando wound. Not good. Okay, let's see. 2, 4. So that's a +7. Oh, not good. Okay, he got hit. Yeah, he got hit 2 times with the machine gun. So we'll go ahead and roll to see if he was actually hit. Okay, we rolled a 9 and 7. So 7 and 9. 7 is item hit and 9 is pistol destroyed. Is he carrying a pistol? What is that, Commando 3? Commando 3 is not carrying a pistol, so he's hit. And then we'll roll for the item for the other one. Other item hit. First aid kit hit. He's not carrying a first aid kit, so those are 2 hits on the Commando. We go to table D1 and a 12 and 14. Unfortunately, he's killed in action. So that's it for him. And we're gonna just, let's see, that's 4, Commando 4 has 3 wounds, so, okay. We're gonna leave his body behind. I don't like to do that, but I need to end this video. I normally wouldn't do that. I don't like that, but okay, Commando 4 exits the map. Commando 3 is already gone. Yeah, Commando 3 was, he was killed in action, I believe. Yeah, okay. So Commando 3 was killed in action, and Commando 5 was killed in action. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and say I exited, just because I want to end this video. If I do the next combat round, I'll probably get killed. So, anyway, I normally wouldn't do that, but I want to finish the video. So that's basically the mission's finished. We lost 2 commandos, unfortunately. So we go to end of mission, and we did not leave. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at the Ranger table for my other game, the Battles Vietnam. I have both of the games in one folder here, both of the tables, books. Okay, here we go. Okay, we lost. Mission was successful. No, it wasn't. Okay, he escaped. The IJ officer escaped. So we did kill 1, so we got 10. We lost 2 commandos, so minus 50. Mission failed, minus 150. But we did get, we're doing a short game, we did get 20 bonus points for killing 1 IJ unit. So we got minus 50 victory points, but we did gain 20 bonus points. Not a good start. Like I said, normally I wouldn't play this way. I was kind of rushing through it because I was running out of time, and it's just a demonstration video. Normally I would recommend playing much more cautiously because you can lose commandos very quickly. So I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This game will be released very soon, probably within a few days on Wargame Vault. The other 2 titles in this series, Battles Vietnam and Battles Medieval, are already available as print and play on Wargame Vault. So please check those out if you're interested. They're all the same price, and printing is very easy. Nothing is large. All the maps and sheets and everything are A4 or 8.5 by 11 letter size. So, and then the counters are, you know, they're, I mounted these on, these are 5/8 inch blanks I got from Decision Games, and these are really good. They turn out good. It takes a lot of time cutting each one out and pasting them individually, but I think the results are great. They're nice and thick, as you can see, and it's good quality. I printed these out on photo paper, thicker photo paper, so they turn out nicely, matte photo paper. So I think that's just about it, and I hope you, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.